Alcohol, Part 1, Everywhere. I'm recording this the day before my sobriety date. Tomorrow I will be 8 years sober, and that's just from alcohol. I do live in California, if you're wondering if I do other stuff. Yeah, I do other stuff, but I can't drink anymore. I was literally destroying myself from alcohol, and I could not stop until I did. I didn't have the occasional glass of wine after work or a couple of beers. I drank until I did not like myself anymore, and I was never, ever a happy drunk. I didn't go to AA, but if you want to go to AA, go ahead. Use anything possible to get yourself through that. Any system, I just didn't. It wasn't my way. But what I wanted to talk about first was how it's everywhere. Have you ever been to a wedding and not asked if it was going to be open bar or just beer and wine, or there's a stop loss on a bar party and the boss is only paying until 8 o'clock, and when it hits 7:55, you go to the bartender, hey, can I get 3 drinks? I'll take a Jack and a Coke and a Jack and a Coke and put the last one on my head. Put the last one on my head. Bro, help me out. It's everywhere. Try this next time you listen to music. Try and count how many songs you can get through before you hear an alcohol reference. If you're listening to hip-hop or country, you just lost. It's everywhere. And if you're thinking of starting this journey, it's going to be hard. No, it's going to be impossible. But I believe in you anyway. You got this. Alcohol, Part 2. Your friends will pull away. If you quit drinking, tell your friends. Don't tell them I'm toning it down. I need to take a break. Let's see how it goes. That'll never work. You need to tell them, I don't drink anymore. I quit. And that's when they'll pull away. They won't mean to at first. They won't do it on purpose. They won't do it consciously. But the moment you decide to quit drinking is the moment the mirror comes up in front of them and they think you're judging them because they'll see themselves. Because birds of a feather flock together, they drink probably like you used to drink. Don't blame your friends. Don't lash out. They're doing it to help you. They think they're helping because they don't want to make you drink. They want to help, so they stop inviting you to things where drinking might happen. And then they'll stop inviting you altogether. Your good friends will come back, but they are going to leave. It'll just be you. It'll just be you along with your thoughts. And when you are, be nice to yourself. When someone else quits drinking, you will say, good for you. Good for you. Take care of yourself. Great job. I'm proud of you. But when it comes time for ourselves, we never say that. So if you're alone, and if no one has told you today, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Alcohol, Part 3. Are you ready to rumble? If you've made the decision to quit drinking, you should prepare yourself for some bouts with anger. You're going to be embarking on a series of revelations about yourself, and you're going to get angry, and you're going to feel awkward, and you're going to think, nobody gets me. It's that feeling you had when you were in the 7th grade. Nobody gets me. No one understands. No one understands me. I'm alone. Again, alone. The anger stems from what I talked about earlier, from the mirror effect. Example, someone's getting loaded at a bar, at a party, at a wedding, at a whatever, and he's over there and needs someone to help him out, and he's throwing up in places, and he's being inappropriate, and he's falling down, and you'll get angry and say, look at that. And then the mirror pops up and you realize that was you. That's all you'll see. That was me. Every friend I've ever had in those days has a terrible story about me getting drunk, getting loaded and doing something terrible, and that's all you'll see. When you see someone else being that way, you think that's you. That's you. You need to get out of there. Get out of there. Do not say goodbye. Ghost. Leave. No one's going to understand what you're going through and why you can't handle it. Just leave. Leave that situation immediately. You have new eyes. You have new eyes, and it's going to take a while before that mirror of yourself and everyone you see will go away. I'm a stranger to you, but know this. I get you. I absolutely get you. And you are not alone. Part 4. The media. All media has an opinion on what alcoholism looks like, from books, movies, television, after-school specials, and whether you like it or not, you will become every single alcoholic from all of those references. That's all people will see, and that's all we have to go on. I had a date during my first year of sobriety, and she got a glass of wine. And halfway through the meal, she went, "Oh my God, I got a glass of wine, and you don't drink. They passed it right in front of you. I'm so sorry." As if I was going to bound over the table and eat the glass that contained the luscious liquid that secretly controls my life. Everybody, I don't care how many accounts you've seen, how many books you've read, or how many people you've talked to. We are all snowflakes. We are all unique. And quitting drinking isn't a dirty, hushed little secret. If you got questions, ask them. Ask someone who doesn't drink anymore. Be that friend and ask those questions. Are you thinking about someone right now? Are you yourself thinking about quitting drinking? Do you want to quit drinking? Know this. You are not the alcoholic from the after-school special. You are unique. You are original. You're not a character in a movie or a book. And you deserve love. Alcohol, Part 5. It's not impossible. I know I said that in Part 1, that it's impossible, and a lot of you have commented on that. I like to say it's impossible because saying it's hard just isn't enough. From Part 1, it's everywhere. Your friend's going to leave you. Your anger and your frustration will peak. The media is going to portray you as something, and then that'll be you for everybody else. Saying it's hard isn't enough. I like saying it's impossible because every day I do the impossible, and so can you. This is the end of the 5-part series, and if you stuck it all the way through, thank you. Thank you for listening.